Oh, Bruna, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Good morning. If I didn't say good morning.
Hello, Oswald. Good morning.
Morning. Okay, guys. Hey, YouTube. Good morning for you too. Let's start our conversation in this Friday. Before that, just a quick information about Talk and Talk. You can check all the available languages on the Talk and Talks website. But you can feel sure, you are sure that you will learn some of the most important language in the world, and we are here to do that in English. This is a conversation we called immersion, that you see the way that we practice our speech skills specifically. And the magical here is while we learn new language, we can learn interesting skills, share interesting experience. So yeah, that's a little bit about how Talk works, guys. So let's start with a presentation. Before, one question: do you prefer that I split us in another room, or are you feeling comfortable in all of us here? What do you think, guys? Whatever. Okay, let's try all of us the same room right now. Okay. So I'd like to start the presentation, guys. Rosalia, could you introduce yourself for us, please?
For sure. Okay,
Please.
everybody. My name is Rosalia. I'm 67 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. What else? Always I say that I sing the same thing, but now in this week I want to share with you a thing that I'm a little worried about my mom because she feels as going to make surgery in your hand. It's simple, but a little worried about it. It's normal, I
I
think,
can
because she
imagine.
is 18 years old.
Wow.
Then more or less, yeah, it's getting old so quick. Then it's make me a little worried today.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
hope she will be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah.
God bless bless her. And I used to joke about that, Rosalia. When we pass of 18 years old, we are going our extra miles, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Because it's not easy to live in this age. We will have a lot of health problems, something like that, and it's normal. We are human, and it's okay, in my opinion. Okay. Thank you. Lurian, could you it's your turn, Lurian, please.
Yes, good morning. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 34 years old. Here in Talk and Talk, I'm learning French too. It's really important for me because of my personal life. And I decided to start to learn Spanish too. It's a long path because it's really different that the other language that I know, but I hope I will achieve this goal too. And I have two dogs, and I'm really happy today because it's Friday, so we have the weekend to enjoy. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Lurian. Bruna, your turn, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I love this, Luria. It's Friday. And so, in my free time, I love to learn. I love to read. I love to go at the gym. And what else about me? Yesterday, I will start other graduate degree in, how do you say this, constitutional right, maybe. I don't know why specifically, but I think it's so usual in my job. And that's it about me today.
Okay, thank you, Bruna, to be here and made your presentation. Roberto, it's your turn, please.
Okay, hi everyone. Good morning. How are you? First of all, it's a pleasure to me to be here with you. So, my name is Norberto. I'm 50 years old. I live in Sertãozinho, in countryside of the state of São Paulo, near Ribeirão Preto. Today is, so let me see through the window. Today is sunny, very sunny here. So I'm married.
Great.
Yeah, I'm married. I have a son. I work as a software developer for SAP systems. I work from home. So I have a degree in IT, a postgraduate degree, an MBA in project management, and I am currently studying for a new degree in computer engineer, um, including this week. Um, I had exams
Oh,
for the
so you're
second.
having a busy week.
Yeah, yeah. But today I'm free at night. Okay. So I have been talking talks since November last year. So I have a basic English level, and I want to improve with talk immersions. So I want to learn English so I can use it when traveling and at work because I like traveling. I like knowing new countries, new places. So, and in my free time, I like watching TV series, documentaries. I like ride a bike with my son and walk in the park. That's it, a little bit about me. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
Thank you too for share this interesting thing that are happening to you this week about your exams. So, and did you make your exams or you will made, Norbert?
Sorry, Oswaldo.
Did you have did you make your exams this week or will you have this one? Você fez seus exames ou vai fazer ainda?
From Monday uh, to yesterday
Ah,
at
okay, I
night.
got perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you did very well, so that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's my turn. All of you know me. I'm here since last year, June. I'm host here since last year, August. And I'm here to try to improve my communication skills, not only in English, but also the way that I express my ideas. And the interesting thing that happened to me, it was yesterday. I had the hardest immersion in my journey here in Talk and Talk. I was in another second room, and I was with Luria and Rafael, and the conversation was so dynamic, and I had a lot of difficulty to handle with this, but it was good because I've realized my pontos fracos. I forgot pontos fracos and what I need to do to improve myself. So I thank both of them about that, and I think João is having technical problems. Uh, and And yeah, guys, it was the different thing that happened to me this week. I liked a lot because that I'd like to give you some advice. Let's go out of our the way uh, let's do different things to keep us in movement, you know? So I think it's important. I like to have these challenges, you know? And I live, I'm doing a hard task in my work as well. Uh, n- Me nor my lead have no idea how to solve that problem. So it's the magical. In these moments, we used to learn a lot. So I like these moments, a lot big and strong challenges, you know. And that's it, guys. Guys, I was talking with Rosalia in DM about to split us into his room, but João is with problem to keep him with us. So I think we'll try to continue this way if his connection is are good. I split us, okay? So let's continue, guys. Lurian, could you read and answer the first question, please?
Oui. Yes. What are some ways that schools can encourage both academic success and thinking outside the box at the same time? Always I think about schools that I study in a public school. Always I think how they can stimulate everyone, you know, because it's really hard to understand the necessity of each student. So first, I think it's a really hard job. The school need to be too dynamic to understand all the students, what the capacity for the students too. But in general ways, I think it's really important to implement practical projects, diversify the ways you teach, you know, the resources to. I think it's really important for motivate to stimulate like the curiosity of the students, for them try, for them experiment the things, to discover, you know, like the capacity. Maybe you have some kind of knowledge and you just need someone try to someone or the school, right, try to test this with you, for you be better, for you improve. I think it's really important to improve the abilities of the teachers to, for them be better to teach the students, because normally we expect the teachers are in the school to teach, right? But
Yeah,
all the things, the technology, the world is changing all the time. So I think it's really important to help the teachers to teach the students too. It's
for
a kind
sure.
of cycle. It's a cycle to, because if you don't do this, you not be update, you know, and all the things. um and I really that is something about people's talking about right now, is about storytelling, to try to make the stories connected, for be easy to learn. uh, and all people talk about gamification, right? Because this new generation, they love some kind of games, they love some kind of interaction, connection. So maybe you can implement some kind of a program, project, for do some kind of gamification, and try more the abilities of the students. I don't know if, like I said, all this is for me is too important. Is stimulate the creativity, but at the same time, I think it's really important to to have a feedback, to check about if the teachers they have knowledge to teach,
Yeah.
to check about health, mental health too. Yeah, a lot of ways, and because of that, I think it's so hard to understand everyone. And
Yeah.
my opinion.
Okay, okay. It's a great point of view. You bring a lot of interesting things like better preparation for our teachers and our infrastructure in general. So you bring us this idea. So thank you. Bruna, it's your turn, please.
All
Are
right.
you ready to
Yeah,
do that?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's very interesting because Lurian said all example, no? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think no, I said I say this. No, Lurian said this, but okay, okay, no problem.
She used to
Don't
do
worry.
that every immersion, Bruna. It's hard to me answer any question.
All right, but let's go. I think it's very important when the teacher stimulate and develop a different project, and I hate it when I was a student because I needed to put my creativity in on, and I hate. But nowadays I understand it's how important it was for me. I graduated in physical therapy. I have an undergraduate degree in physical therapy, and it's necessary a lot of creative in this field, And the other situation, I think it's the science is fair. It's very important to stimulate. It's the other way to project, of course. And I don't know. Lurian said all things, but it's okay.
Bruna, I can imagine the how much creativity you have to do in your field because my past grandparents had a physiotherapist for a long time, and these people must have this ability because it's hard to handle with old people and child one. I can imagine in this situation, right?
Yeah, and especially if you need to work in the public hospital, for example, because you don't have a specific tools that is very important, and you need to put your creativity on like this. No, I don't have specific tools, a specific um, device to
Yeah.
improve it, to develop a specific functions, for example, that I need to develop in the patient. And so how can I do this in this exact moment? And especially if I needed to work with children too. It's the other challenge
Yeah,
because it
yeah,
needed to more creativity. Like Lurian said, gamifications. We use the
yeah,
game to stimulate. So it's very important for the children pay attention in the
yeah,
treatment. You need to put the creativity on all the time.
yeah. I think we are creative in any kind of field, it's necessary.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter that field. So yeah, thank you for share, Bruna. Norberto, please, your turn, my man.
Okay, guys, I will read all my answers, okay? So
Okay?
about question number one, schools can encourage academic success and creativity by using different teaching methods. For example, they can have group projects where students work together to solve problems. This helps them think creatively. Schools can also include art, music, and drama in the curriculum. These subjects allow students to express themselves and think in a new ways. Finally, teachers can encourage students to ask questions and explore their interests, which helps them think outside the box. That's it.
Theater, it's a good way to exercise creativity, in my opinion, for sure. My children have these classes in their schools, and but the interesting thing that the most in my experience, the most of them don't like to do this class, you know. I remember when I went my old son schools, and there was a theater in there, and he decided to be a tree. A tree. So, and another children decide to say a lot of things, act in at all, you know. But my old son decided to be a tree. I felt sad. I talked to him about that. Oh, you must think better about this. This class is a good way to enhance your creativity, but. Uh, he decided not to do that. And okay, Rosalia, it's your turn, please.
Okay. I don't have something to bring now because everybody had said all the things that I
Especially
was
Luria.
teaching, especially Luri. But it's
Sorry,
okay.
last time I need to be the last one, okay,
Don't
Esmeralda?
worry, okay, don't worry. You can
No,
continue
no,
with
you
nothing.
bring a big
No,
challenges for us.
yes,
Continue
yes.
that. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I will say a little bit about the time that when I was a teacher, because at the beginning of my career, I stay a
Really?
while.
I don't believe.
Yes, yes. For a little
Oh,
time, one year, I guess. Then
great.
yes, in
Teacher
this time,
Rosalia.
yeah, I'm teacher Rosalie. Yes, for the first class, for the first I don't know 50 years of the children in this time. Then
Okay.
in this time it was a little hard. It's not today because today is easier to only turn on the computer. Everything is there. But in my time, I remember that I when I need to touch something, I used many different methods to try to get attention of them using drawing. Stories related to the topic, asking different sketch questions, so trying to keep the kid feedback of them about what they are learned. But today it's so different. I can't thinking about how to teach today because the children, the young or the university are so different because they have
Yeah.
everything in your eyes.
Yeah.
In this time, it's easier compared to today. But I think all the teacher have your own methods to use it,
Yeah.
and only keep them, put the children think outside, as you said, outside of the box, trying to encourage them to realize the problem and
Yeah.
trying to solve them, and give the give the opportunity to trying to solve the problem and trying to put them thinking more about this and keep
Yeah.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I understand you. You worked as entrepreneur for a long, long time, so it's
No, only
not
one year. It's not
yeah,
for me. I realized that's not for me, and
yeah.
I start to work in another field.
I'm happy that you had discovered that
Yeah.
earlier in your life.
Yeah, because in my city I have no opportunities. Then if I want to student, I have to study in this way only to
Yeah,
become a
I
teacher.
got you.
Yeah.
I saw you. Yeah, yeah. Okay. João, it's your turn, my friend. Are you ready?
Yes, man. Yes. I hope almost.
Okay.
Yes, well.
Question number one, right?
What?
We are talking about first question.
Okay, okay, yeah. I wait my turn, but suddenly my computer poof.
Don't
Oh
worry.
God.
It happens. It happens a lot.
I worked at a long time ago with a fixed computer. Oh man. Oh, I
Me too.
that things like of course okay yes
Yeah,
that's it.
it
Okay,
happens.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, about this question, this question bring my mind one question my professor in college asked to my group. When uh, uh, all times we need developer, or you need automate everything. No. Then I when I teach in church, okay, a long time ago. We need we um, uh, we teachers to church school. We need um, uh, wake up interesting and the creativity about few things, because sometimes we need uh, teach the same things but in different contexts. Okay, like my colleague said, Rosaria and Luria, okay, Bruna as well. Uh, well, I remember this time. Then I remember sometimes I need to stimulate about creativity. Sometimes I need use it warning to few things, because some things creativity don't help, but of course a positive that. Then uh, computers or processing like that, sometimes we need analyzing before the question, like environment, like situation. After that, we need decided the better way to teach or to stimulate it, or
To solve some problem.
warning about a few things. Okay, then I remember I have a old colleague, my colleague, very how many say uh, my colleague is a creativity man, but oh, in exceeds. Okay, then sometimes man, now fantasios, okay, not real. That we other colleagues and me, oh man, uh, uh, thought before, because that it's not make sense. It is okay. Sometimes that about this thing exactly. The school, like my colleague said, apply different methods. Apply will analyze the question, the necessity. After that, the teacher needs bring different contexts, different examples. Then I believe human being needs learn easy things. Then we grow up difficulty slowly. then in final time apply very hard the question, but we need made thought, build thought in mind of the student. Okay, I believe that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And well, and about me, guys, I try to summarize my idea, but in my opinion, isn't impossible to do this thing at the same time. You have to choose. If you evaluate the, I would say, the advanced places or regions like Europe and North American, if you see German are excellent in engineering, you know. So and the most of that people don't used to be a lot of creative. I need to say that if you search a little bit more, we will find a lot of people around the world, an American one or European one, that used to say that Brazilian are so creative. I've heard from them that they consider Brazilian more creative than they are, you know. So in my opinion, it's impossible to do both of them. It's necessary to focus, you know. So I think as Brazilian civilization, we are enhancing our thoughts, our mentality, our maturity in schools terms, and try to become to get the next level in this. So currently it's I agree with Rosalia. I can see each teacher used to have his their own way to teach, to try to get attention by the students and try to stimulate like she and João said. So in summary, in my opinion, it's not easy to do both of these things at the same time. It's necessary to focus and evaluate it, or big countries and regions used to be more not to be not to be creative. They decided to follow to be a scientist way, not a creative people, you know. I don't know if I could express my idea. It's hard to express this, I know that. So that's it, guys. Guys, let's move on. Let's try to answer the second question. I don't know if we have time. Bruna, could you read and bring us your answer about question number 2, please?
Sure. So, why do you think some students lose their creativity as they progress through the school system? I think it's happened with me because in the past, I understand that teachers stimulate me to develop different projects, like I said, try to draw. Rosalia said it's a project, for example, and you draw theater. Norberto said, you know. So but if your other colleague don't understand this very well, maybe you suffer bullying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. She doesn't understand well. She doesn't do this well. Something like this, no? And I understand why many students lose their creative. Don't you use this all the time? And the fear of being bullying, like I said, you
Yeah.
know, about think about the judgment by other people. So it's stopped me in the past. It stopped me because I don't want to know the judgment by the other people. And
see.
no, I don't want to express my creativity. And like I said, you need to be, because when you understand that you have a problem and you don't have a specific tools device to solve this, and you think, how can I solve these problems? And
Yeah,
you achieve your creativity, no?
for sure.
But the fear, the judgment, it's a big problem.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's the biggest problem for sure. Norberto, what do you think about the second question?
So I think some students lose their creativity because the school system often focuses too much on tests and grades. When students are only worried about getting good marks, they may stop thinking creatively. They might feel that there is only one right answers to every question. Also, as they get older, they may feel more pressure to follow rules and not take risks. This can make them less willing to explore new ideas.
Yeah. And the video that I shared for you talked a little bit about that. And another thing I think is to have fear to fail, you know? I think it's another point that we feel in a stuck. And when I think, oh, I'd like to do this or that, you know? And yeah, thank you, Norbert. Rosalia, what do you think? Why some students lose their creativity along the way, in your opinion?
I think because nowadays the traditional education system, I think are prioritizing conformity. Don't put the brain to think more, to put the work, because I think it's a muscle. You have a muscle in the brain. You need to work out. If you don't put in work, you'll be lazy, maybe,
Yeah,
because if you put all the time to trying to think more and more, you become more creativity. But nowadays it's more students are trying more memorizing some some part of the topic only to make a test. I don't know.
get a
How
good
can I say
good
this?
result.
Yes, only this, yes. Because nowadays they all the thing is put as a excuse.
Yeah,
Life getting in the way. All the things I need to do. It's less the school, or I have more things to do than this. And maybe in the school when they trying to put your ideas, they have a shyness to expose their point of view, because they have shame to be queer size. Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
for others, then maybe for this, then become more shyness
Yeah,
to put your point of view.
yeah. In my field, I think Norberto and João can agree or disagree with me. I think the most of people works as developer are shy, you know. They used to be in his place, don't like to talk too much, to participate of a lot of meetings and something like that, you know. Uh, uh, so we are trying to get our place in the world, you know, in summary. Okay, João, it's your turn, man.
Oh, yes. Well, to me, this point is true depending on the school method, because my friend teach in school has a specifically system intended produce creativity in
Oh,
child
really?
in
What
children.
country? Brazil?
Yeah, yes. In Rio de Janeiro. My wife try put my kids, but we can't. I don't know because exactly reason, but
I see.
but she has a different method to simulate a creativity linked to uh, to subjects in the school, like math, like Portuguese, like science. Okay, then to me it depends on the method, depends on the student, because I remember in my case I have difficult to feel things, but I will study
And search
philosophy and another things. In my
along.
mind, boof, I improve my creativity. Okay, but my case, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't example, but I am as an example. Of course, depends on the student. I
My
had
opinion, the most
a
important
teach.
part is the student.
Yeah, interesting thing. I had this same professor learn about when you need put system in computer or not. Okay, that teacher teacher in military school. One day I asked to him about that teacher. Uh, because because what reason you don't teach us like you teach in military school? My professor answered me, oh, simple. In here students don't want to learn. There students want learn. Then student is a point important in process. Of course,
Yeah.
school system in Brazil, I have I have this perception. Prepare people to employee, not
For sure.
student isn't prepared to in prayer empreendedor, forget
I
the
think
word,
he
okay.
is
Yes,
entrepreneur.
but yes, but in Brazil that when I learn philosophy and other areas, I realize that I will try change my mind. Today
Yeah.
I stimulated my kids that way. Okay, I my kids said, father, you was bored because he speak the same thing. No, you will you will do the change your mind, because you need to learn a few things, different things, new things. Then
Yeah.
I simulated that, but I believe that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Lurian, please. I take you in the last for answer,
Thank you.
because if you would answer the first one, will bring us all the answers, you know? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, your turn.
Sorry, it was not in my purpose. Okay. That I agree with everyone about shyness, about the grades. about Bruna said about bullying too. I really think it's since everyone is different, we have a lot of reasons. I can share my case because I think it's a kind of we don't have a knowledge in the school when we are young for emotional intelligence, in my opinion, and we are just learning
Yeah.
about the word. So Osvaldo said about the fear of making mistakes, for do something wrong. I think there is some kind of always I saw my teachers like a hero for me normally. So I never want to disappoint them. To always, I remember I spent a lot of pages in my notebook writing, I love you, teacher, I love you, teacher. So I remember I was in a kind of a cage, a kind of a jail, that I was not free to be myself, in my opinion. And I can understand
At the
that now.
school?
What?
At the school? What place
In the
did you
school, in the
at
school,
school?
because I want to be part of the group. I don't want to disappoint anyone, like when
Yeah.
I remember when my teacher says something, I want to be in my case, I'm just sharing because I'm the kind of kid that want to be the best kid, the best student in the school,
Yeah.
so when I had some kind of a different look to me, or if they said something, I couldn't process this. I couldn't understand. So always I was afraid to disappoint them. So because of that, what is my way and what is my what I did? I tried to do the same that everyone, to follow a kind of normal thing. So
Yeah.
when we follow this path, you cannot be yourself.
Yeah.
You cannot. And I you cannot
Because that I said it's impossible to be both of these things.
yeah
It's
and
impossible.
it's impossible, and I really like all the things about creativity. I'm a kind of person, like now in my adult life, I like to draw, I like to paint, I like to do handcraft. And always I said, I like it this before. I remember I did theater in the school. Always I want to see different colors. And why I didn't follow this path, because in the end I was in the way in the school that I was inside of a box, and
Yeah.
I couldn't be out of a box. So it's a lack of motivation, that we try to understand ourselves. We need someone to help us, but sometimes we don't have the environment to do this. So in my opinion, all the reasons are totally valid. But in my case, specifically now, with I'm more mature. I can understand myself. Uh, I remember I was a child that tried to do the same that everyone was doing
Yeah.
because this looks like right.
Yeah.
So it's good to have nice grade score and grades.
Yeah.
So I didn't focus maybe, and something was important for me and make me myself. But is that
And as you can see, it's necessary to follow rules like this conversation, for example. We have to have these rules to handle and try to give opportunities to speak. And as you could see, guys, I do my best, but sometimes it's not easy to handle with this. We talked about only 2 questions today, and the number of people, in my opinion, wasn't so much, so it was possible, but sometimes these things go out of control. So that's it, guys. Unfortunately, the time is over. So I'm so sorry for some mistakes today. And that's it. I hope you have a good... Okay, Lorian, see you next week. And I hope to see you next week, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.